Hey, everybody, this is Brian with Cal, coachingandlife.com. And I want to thank you all for being here. We have a bunch of our coaches here today to talk about a very timely topic. Today, we're going to be discussing uncertainty and how we are dealing with uncertainty, how we can prepare for uncertainty. We've got Sophia with us from Chicago. We've got our coach Sheila from where are you at? Mississippi, Alabama,
Mississippi,
Mississippi.
Mississippi.
It's one of those states. They all blend together down there. And I always mess it up. And so Sheila's always correcting me. And then we have from the nice, warm Arizona, Samantha. So let's talk a little bit about these uncertain times and how we can best address those as coaches for our corporate clients, for individual clients, for the individual period. Sophia, why don't you lead us off today?
Okay, thank you, Brian. For me, my response to that is, even though we have uncertain times, we as coaches need to be certain. I think that's the biggest thing and the most stablest and consistent thing we can bring to the table is that we would be certain about the benefits that we offer our clients, the results that we can give our clients, and really being able to take them into that place where as we receive their feedback, we can consistently, understand it, take it in, use it, and then up level our game so that way we can remain consistent and, continue to be that certainty for them in uncertain times.
That's really fascinating. I really like that, being consistent as a coach and being the stable device, especially with everything kind of, here and there,
Right.
everywhere. So that was brilliant. Excellent. So Samantha, talk to me. Talk to me about your input on this.
Heck yeah, thank you. I love it. I love what you said there, Sophia, too, about being that consistency, congruency with so much uncertainty. We had an uncertain 2020 and now 2021. We're a little more uncertain as we reintegrate, whether it's executives reintegrating employees into their workspace, or maybe it's moms reintegrating back into working life and having kids sometimes at school and all of that. And I love the notes that you brought out there of how we ourselves have to be certain in these uncertain times. And that's what we bring as coaches, is helping people to pull out of themselves certainty. We all know what's best for ourselves. However, oftentimes we don't ask the right questions. And so as coaches at Coaching in Life, and we come together to ask each other the right questions, ask each other the questions that it's easy to be afraid to ask ourselves.
Absolutely. That was brilliant, and sometimes we forget that we can utilize each other as resources to help with our own centeredness and balance, as it were. Hey, we've got Berit Ladefoged with us, the CEO of Coaching in Life. How lucky we are to have her joining us. That's great. Berit, we'll get you in a moment. We're talking about uncertainty today and how we can best address that. But I'm going to slide over to Sheila Hurd, who is just beautiful and awesome, so dear to me. So Sheila, talk to me about uncertainty. You and I both know that the past year has been nutty and crazy, both on a professional level and on a personal level for both of us. How do you tackle this topic?
But for me, when it comes to uncertainty, for me, being awareness is big for me. Because when I'm talking about being aware, that's in knowing who I am, knowing what my values are, and being in alignment what comes to me. So in that moment, I can make a better decision rather than just be fly by night. Because see, it's a process and it's not overnight. That's why I pride myself in always working on me, because when it comes to certainty, I claim to know nothing, because that way it'll leave me open to be able to look at avenues that I may have overlooked.
That is brilliant, Sheila. You're right. You know what? I think sometimes we forget that we are the main character in our story, aren't we? And so when you're working on you and when you know who you are and are constantly evolving, then you could tackle whatever's coming your way. That was superb. Thank you, Sheila. All right, now Barrett, let's keep the sun out of your eyes and be safe. I don't know if you should be doing this while you're driving, but we're here. So talk to me about uncertainty and how uncertain you are right now recording in the car.
Actually, Brian, Sheila, Sophia, Samantha, it's wonderful to be on the call, even though that I am in the car. And as you know, uncertainty is, that's why I am in the car, because my son is going to the Danish championship in fencing, and that's uncertainty. We didn't know this, and things are unpredictable with the coronavirus, and we must adapt and do whatever it takes to make things adjust and work for us. Speaking about uncertainty, I think that the most important thing for whomever we are, wherever we are, is knowing that we have someone where we can connect and where we can align. It doesn't matter what happens, it matters that we are there for each other. So, and I think that the ability to reach out and have somewhere to collect skills, training, and learning is the core key in a moment where we don't know where we're going. We don't know right now what's coming on the other side and what is our new normal. I think that being able to lean towards someone else for expertise, guidance, and support is needed. I can't say that I know what is needed, but I can say that the demand for having someone to rely on in uncertainty, just like today, having had to leave and drive, even though we have our call, and I don't want to be in the car doing this, it is what it is. Thank you, Brian.
Absolutely. That was wonderful, you know, and I think it's that idea of building that sense of community. So often we tend to think we have to go it alone in order to in order to attain our goals. But the reality is that so often I'm reaching out to Samantha, I'm reaching out to Sheila, to Barrett, and I'll be reaching out more to Sophia now that she's joining us for support, new ideas, ways that we can approach things. I'm really focused on neuroplasticity, allowing us the skills and, like Sheila was talking about, improving ourselves to be able to meet the needs of whatever comes our way. We build problem solvers. We are problem solvers. So you don't have to worry about what's coming because you have the strength, you have the ability, the fortitude, and the aptitude to tackle whatever comes your way. You think about it, however old you are, you have survived for that long. And that may not seem like very long, but we don't want to stand in the Department of Motor Vehicles for 20 minutes. We think that's an achievement, you know, without killing somebody. So give yourself the credit due, reach out, build your tribe, build your community. We're here to be part of that community, to support you, to give you the feedback you need in order for you to make better choices and better decisions. Everybody, thank you for being here today. This is so awesome, so exciting. And thank all of you for being here. And until we meet again, everybody, inhale relaxation, exhale tension, and be well.
Thank you.
you.